morning, dear students. I hope you are healthy and fine. In last class, we have discussed about weather and climate. Let's review it. Weather. Weather is the climatic condition on any day for a short period of time. For example, in the desert, there may be showers, but this may be the only rain it gets during the year. In Arctic region, there might be a few days the temperature is quite high. On the other hand, climate is the average of the weather condition over a long period of time. In the desert, one day of showers but has a hot, dry climate. In Arctic region, a few days of sunshine but has a bitter cold climate. Children, did you think that why it has happened or why different places has different climate? Let's find out what are the causes or factors of different climate. This is our today's topic. Children, the climate of a country is very important. What crops can be grown there, how the people live in a place, all things are depends on its climate, and climate depends on certain causes or factors which affecting the climate, like latitude or distance from the equator, altitude or the height of a place above sea level, proximity, nearness to the sea, air pressure and direction of wind. The first factor is latitude or distance from the equator. It is the most important factor affecting the climate of the place. Areas closer to the equator are much hotter as the sun's rays are concentrated in this region. The temperature drops as you move further from the equator. Equator means an imaginary line around the middle of the earth. It is halfway between the North Pole and South Pole at 0° latitude. An equator divides the earth into northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. Altitude or the height of a place above the sea level. The higher of place of the sea level of the cooler is its climate. Children, do you know why people to go to hill station in summer? This is because the hill stations have cooler climate than the plains. Do you know why temperature drop at higher altitude? Because there is air less dense, less compact, less ability to absorb heat, there is lower temperature. On the other hand, when we are on sea level or on land, air is dense, more compact, high ability to absorb heat, and there is high temperature. Let's move on. Third factor of proximity means nearness to the sea. The water bodies like sea or oceans close to land affecting the temperature of the place. During the day, land heats up and the rest the water body comparatively cooler. The cool winds from the sea close towards the land and cool it at night. The land loses its heat by the water bodies like cool winds from land blow towards the sea. The circulation of land breeze and sea breeze continue in summer as well as winter. This way, water bodies close to land to moderate the climate of these places. Air pressure. Air pressure is a measure of height of air above us in the atmosphere. Air pressure changes with the weather. High pressure happens when cold air pushes down, usually bringing fine weather. Low pressure happens when warm air rises up to make cloud and rain. Let's move on towards the last factor is direction of wind. Wind direction is defined as the direction the wind is coming from. If you stand so that the wind blowing directly into your face, the direction you are facing name the wind. That's why a north wind generally brings cooler weather. Wind direction determined by wind vane. We can find the direction of wind through wind vane. Home task. Children, I hope you have cleared all. Your first chapter, Weather and Climate, has completed. Do the given work in PDF file in your exercise book or copy. Thank you. Stay safe and stay blessed.